Tô usando vendo. I think this will. Whoa!
Moça! What the was that sound?
Oh my gosh.
A group of friends went camping in a remote part of Kenya, East Africa, looking forward to a relaxing and fun time. But as night set in, things took a scary and unexpected turn. A video shared on the Real Life channel shows what happened next, and it's seriously unsettling. The moment he stuck his head out of the tent, he came face to face with a giant lion. Scared out of his mind, he quickly ducked back inside and zipped the tent shut. As if dealing with one lion wasn't terrifying enough, another showed up. After a while, the man gathered his nerves to see if the lions were still nearby. Unfortunately, the noise he made drew the attention of one of them.
Jetzt zurück! Sind alle wieder da? Oh nein, jetzt sieht von der Zeltwand! Hey! Lass mein Zelt los! Hey!
The lion made an attempt to bring down the tent, but didn't seem too hungry or particularly interested in the people. Eventually, the lions moved on, leaving the group safe and unharmed. The experience ended with a breathtaking glimpse of a majestic animal, highlighting the incredible beauty and power of nature. BET's Action is a channel known for its hunting videos. The video I'm about to share is a heartfelt tribute to the creator's dog, Dalt. In East Germany, they received news of an injured boar and set out to investigate. The boar came at them and almost caused some serious harm, but luckily the hunter was able to handle the situation with his brave dog's help. The video is short, but it could have been much worse if it weren't for the hunter's experience. I'm sharing it because the bond between Dolk and his owner is really touching. The way they work together, totally trusting each other, really shows how deep the connection between a person and their loyal dog can be. Chamos is a popular Brazilian YouTuber known for his spooky investigations of eerie locations. On September 14th, 2024, he posted a video where he and his friends ventured deep into the forest, searching for a camping spot while filming their journey. However, what happened during this trip was truly unbelievable.
Oh meu Deus do céu, velho, meu Deus.
As they kept going deeper into the forest, they suddenly heard a creepy voice that sounded like a woman's. For a second, they froze, feeling scared, but then they thought it might be someone in trouble. They stopped and tried to listen closely, hoping to figure out if it was a cry for help or just some strange noise from the woods.
A gente vai encontrar, cara, a gente vai encontrar. Pera aí, vamos fazer silêncio de novo pra ver se a gente... Pera aí, chefinho, pera aí, vamos ver se a gente escuta de novo, pera aí. Parece que tá tão perto.
They started searching and calling out to her, but there was no response. As they got closer to the source of the sound, they heard her cough clearly, and it was obvious now this wasn't a ghost or some forest trick. A woman was in trouble, and they knew they had to find her.
Eu tô jogando, não, tem que olhar pra baixo, onde eu tô andando. Não, mas cara, aí. Ó, moça! Moça! Eu achei um negócio aqui, velho. O que tu achou? Eu achei um negócio aqui, velho. Aqui. Tênis, mano. Um pé de tênis aqui, ó. Isso. Moça. Olha aqui, onde, cara? Moça do céu. Meu Deus do céu, velho. Meu Deus do céu. Moça. Meu Deus. Calma. Moça, meu Deus do céu, cara. Tá amarrada. Calma. Cara, ajuda a desamarrar ela aqui. Ô, Jota, ajuda a desamarrar ela, cara.
there she was, tied to a tree, barely able to speak or move. Without thinking, they rushed to free her, cutting through the ropes as fast as they could. Once she was free, she struggled to talk, but eventually managed to explain what had happened. She said that earlier that morning, a man with a weapon had attacked her while she was on her way to work. He beat her, stole her belongings, and dragged her deep into the woods, leaving her there to die alone. Lewis, a YouTuber from the Lewis Clark channel, filmed this unsettling video. He's known for posting entertainment and exploration videos, but this one took a dark turn. Let's rewind to April 16, 2017. That day, Lewis and his friends, Ant and Brandon, went to explore an abandoned train. The weather was perfect, warm, and sunny, so it felt like just another regular exploration. But little did they know, they were about to come across something truly terrifying.
Guys, so today I am here in the middle of the woods. I'm here with Brandon from UK Urbex and here with Ant from Death in Asbestos. This video is crazy. We're out in the middle of nowhere exploring an abandoned train.
When they arrive at the forest, they head out, laughing and filming, completely unaware of what's ahead. As they step into the abandoned train, it looks like something out of a horror movie. Walls torn apart, floors caving in, and everything rusted over. But despite the creepy vibe, the guys keep exploring deeper into the forgotten train, capturing it all on camera.
There's not much there, but like,
That looks pretty nice for a photo.
should we get like some photos up here for college or something? But yeah, no, obviously me and Brandon and we explored most of the train. It's pretty cool. We'll circle around quick and then probably get going, so yeah.
After exploring for about 15 minutes, they decide to check out another section of the train, a bit deeper into the forest, before heading home. But they have no clue what's coming. Ant suddenly spots something terrifying as he steps into one of the old abandoned wagons.
Right, get into the carriage and we'll come, let's go.
What the
What is that?
fuck?
What? What the
Oh my god.
Just go, just get up here.
Yeah, we need to get.
Go.
Come on.
There's mud everywhere, Ant. Wait, is that a body? Is that a body? We need to call the policeman.
The boys are shocked when they find a white cloth stained with blood, and panic sets in. They rush out of the forest, fearing they've stumbled upon a dead body. They're left in stunned silence as they reach the edge of the woods and immediately call the police. The video cuts off abruptly, and Lewis uploads it to YouTube, sparking debate among viewers. Some think it's fake, since they didn't mention the smell of a dead body, and others point out the lack of updates afterwards. However, Lewis included a disclaimer saying the video wasn't staged. So, what do you think? Was it a real body, or just a stunt for views? Chris and Meg, two YouTubers who travel around the UK exploring abandoned places, decided to check out an old farmhouse for their channel. The place was falling apart, dead animals on the floor, cobwebs everywhere, and clear signs it had been abandoned for ages. But things got weird when they found a brand new light bulb, which made them think someone might have been there recently. They got curious and went upstairs, and that's when things started to get creepy.
Oh, wow. What an absolute beauty this place is. Try to get the light a bit better on there, but look at that bed. You want to see my frame? So they've still got the old bag. That's what the old people use these days, don't they? Get all their shopping in. Little table there with a few bits. Loving that wardrobe.
I'll just move in front of you. Can I help you?
Oh my god! Help! You're alive!
You are?
No, Mum.
You live in here. You can't live in here. Yeah?
No!
We can't. Look
We
at
thought
the
it was
bed.
abandoned. We thought it was abandoned.
You can't live in here. Yeah.
Oh, are you okay?
Yeah, thank you.
We thought
How did you get in?
there's a window that's open downstairs.
Window open.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's an open window. What we do,
We do
take
videos on.
pictures of like old farmhouses because we're really interested in them.
Oh.
We thought it was abandoned because of this.
No.
You live in here.
Oh
Why
no.
do you live in here? Is there no way you can go and look at it? Do you not think it's a bit?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Do you not got family?
No.
You haven't.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I haven't got anybody.
You scared the life out of him.
As Chris entered the room, he didn't notice an elderly woman lying on the bed, hidden beneath dirty sheets. The room was so neglected that it was hard to see much detail. It wasn't until Meg came in behind him, making some noise, that the woman suddenly stirred, surprising both of them. Her face is blurred for privacy, but her weak, soft voice shows her age. They immediately ask why she's living in such conditions, and she quietly responds, "I have no other place to go, no family to help me."
You can help me or not. I've not got any kids and not got any
Who
grandkids.
farms this then?
Yeah, somebody farmed here, yeah.
So is this not your farm then?
No,
Is this your house?
no,
It's not your house?
no,
So do you just live here then?
yeah. Yeah.
Oh, God. I'm sorry. We didn't realise. Because of all the cobwebs and all the decay, we just assumed that it was abandoned.
Yeah. No.
Oh my god.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What about food? How do you eat?
Where?
How do you eat food?
Yeah.
Do you eat food?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, bless you.
What do you do in a day then?
Not a lot.
Not a lot.
No.
I was going to say to you, we're going away for the weekend, but we're back on Sunday or Monday. If there's anything that we can come and give to you, because we're only down the road.
Do you need any food or anything?
Like, if we can come and drop something off on Monday or something for you, anything like, they're your slippers.
Yeah.
Do you want some new?
Some new
Do you need some new
slippers?
slippers? Do you need
Get
anything?
you some new slippers and some nice blankets.
No. I'm alright for blankets.
Yeah, but
Really.
look at them, they're horrible.
Yeah. But I've got some new ones.
Why don't you use them?
Well, I will, yeah.
Yeah, I think you should. The thing is, and your pillow as well, the thing is, everything is damp in here, it's going to make you ill.
Yeah, you end up.
It's going to make you
On your
really
chest.
ill.
This guy's a dumb house, isn't it?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. And you're going to get ill.
Yeah, can we drop you some bits
some new
around?
slippers and some food?
No, I don't want you to.
I know, but you're... You know what, if I had room in my house, I'd tell you, I'd say, come on, you're coming to live with me.
No.
Honestly, I would.
As the conversation went on, Jane shared that she had been living in the abandoned farmhouse since 1993. Even though Chris and Meg kindly offered to bring her clean sheets and slippers, she hesitated, saying she was fine with her current situation. She explained that while the farmhouse wasn't technically hers, the farmers who owned the property still brought her food every day. Toward the end of the video, Chris revealed some unsettling discoveries. After doing some research, he found out that not only did the farmer know Jane, but he also used to live with her in the farmhouse. Despite the poor living conditions, Jane had chosen to stay there. However, Chris uncovered that Jane wasn't entirely truthful. She actually had a husband who checks on her regularly and a brother who offers to help, but she refuses their assistance. Chris also contacted adult social care, who confirmed they were aware of Jane's situation, but couldn't provide any further details. Unfortunately, there have been no updates on Jane's current circumstances. A camper in the forest, just minding their own business, suddenly comes across something pretty terrifying.
Whoa. Seriously? Hi, my friend. Holy.
A figure was lurking behind the bushes, watching him. The man freezes, completely mesmerized by what he sees. Dee, known for her YouTube adventures camping and exploring, got a call from a family who'd been hearing weird voices and spotting strange figures at their farmhouse. Curious, she grabbed her dogs and went to check it out.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start this. I've been invited to this farmhouse. He just introduced me, and she just introduced me. The wife and husband introduced me to their dog. What are you seeing? Dude. Okay, and so they invited me here because they're having issues. This is their property line ends. What is wrong with you? Look, there's movement.
When Dee arrived, one of her dogs started barking at the cornfield, acting all agitated for no clear reason. Something felt off, but she couldn't figure out what was making the dog react like that.
No, we're gonna go in the woods, but I'm gonna go in there at some point because she's saying there's voices. She stood in here and she can hear them talk.
After reading the comments, they checked again and clearly heard a voice saying, "Can you see me?" Dee hadn't even noticed it at first, but once they listened closely, it was super clear.
There's nothing I can do about that. No, we're gonna go in the woods, but
Everything seemed pretty calm and relaxing the rest of the time until things took a sudden turn. Out of nowhere, a dark figure dashed out of the forest and into the cornfield, leaving Dee both scared and totally confused about what she'd just seen.
Oh my god! What I just saw, I don't know what I saw, dude. Screw that, screw that, screw that. What was that? Dude!
As night started to settle in, she kept on exploring.
Go away, car. Dude. Let me fix my lights, not bright enough.
While adjusting the light settings, the camera caught a figure in the cornfield watching her. She didn't notice it at the moment, but looking back, it was obvious she was being followed.
What is that? Stop. Stop. Dude, what is that? Stop, dude. There's something right there. What is that? Where'd it go? I don't remember that being there. Oh my god, no! Oh, shit, dude.
This time, she saw it clearly, a tall figure standing still, watching her. Without hesitating, she decided to leave. At first, I thought it was a scarecrow, but it couldn't have been. One moment it was there, and the next, it was gone, she said. I'm sure Dee wishes she had brought more than just the dogs on this trip. A camper heads toward an iron-gated entrance, a spot where children frequently report witnessing strange phenomena. Driven by curiosity, the camper decides to investigate.
She says kids often complain about seeing strange things there.
As the camper steps into the woodland, he carefully navigates the terrain, noting nearby cricket fields and the eerie sounds of the forest. While exploring, he comes across signs of human activity, makeshift shelters, and fire pits, while staying alert for anything unusual. The tension rises as he ventures deeper into the woods. The rustling leaves and distant animal calls amplify the unsettling atmosphere, and he can't shake the creeping feeling of being watched, heightened by the chilling stories he's heard about the area.
A little look around and been speaking to part landowner there, and this is a nice dog. He's actually, paying a bit of respect to his...
The situation takes a strange turn when the camper encounters a local man who appears to be intoxicated. The man claims the land as his own and talks about buried pets, his words slurred and his behavior erratic. The camper tries to remain respectful and engage in conversation, but the man's unpredictability raises red flags. Torn between wanting to learn more about the man's odd tales and ensuring his own safety, the camper becomes increasingly uneasy.
Yeah, I'm gonna look down there first, see what... I've seen one spot, but...
It's not really a look at, is it?
All I'm looking for is like...
Realizing the encounter has completely thrown off his original plan, the camper decides it's best to leave. Though disappointed, he's not discouraged and resolves to come back another day, this time with proper permission from the real landowner. In northern England, Grizzly Gaz is known for mixing entertaining history lessons with his usual camping content. For this video, Gaz dives into the legend of the Lady in White, a ghost said to haunt the woods near her old farm after she hanged herself centuries ago. Despite the eerie tale, Gaz and his dog, Fendi, remain calm as they settle into their hammock. That is, until night falls, and Gaz is startled by the sound of a woman crying.
Hello? Hello? Nope. 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 Hello? Hello? Hello?
Growing increasingly fearful, Gaz quickly packs up to leave. As he's heading out, he hears another eerie sound, this time someone whistling, though there's no one in sight. Despite what some might consider evidence of the paranormal, Gaz tries to stay logical. He brushes off some of the more ridiculous skeptical arguments, but still isn't completely convinced that what happened was truly supernatural. Sam, from the fishing channel The Northwest Wind, has recently shifted to creating stealth camping content. For his 19th video in the series, he chose a woodland area near a Cleveland dog park. However, as soon as he arrived, he was hit by an unsettling vibe.
What do you know? This looks like a tent or a tarp. That kind of sketches me out. That gives me a weird vibe. Super weird vibe.
Despite feeling uneasy, Sam decided to camp near the remains of a tent, as it seemed like the best spot available. However, later that night, it became clear that he'd made the wrong choice.
I don't know if they're coming this way or just walking around out there. I can't tell. Somebody's definitely walking around out there, though. Hang on. I don't want to leave the light on in case they could see in here. Hello? Hello? All right, I don't like this. Hello? Hello? They're touching my tent. Stop. They're right outside the tent. Hello? I'm in here. Hello? Alright, I'm getting out of here. Hello? What do you want? I have a knife. Where's my knife? They're with me. They collapsed my tent on me. I don't know which way they went. I think they went this way. I see you. Get away! All right, I'm spooked. I don't like this. Get my headlamp on and work. Getting out of here right now. They're just standing there. They're just standing there. What do you want? Leave me alone! They collapsed my tent on me and pulled the fly off while I was still in there. It smells like someone's smoking a cigarette too. I smell your cigarette! I smell your cigarette! I don't know what to do. I don't know where to go. I don't know what to do. Stay away from me! They're coming behind me. I don't know what they're doing. They could just be around. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going. They're at my campsite. I see them. I see you reflecting off my tent. Leave my alone! One of them's following me. One of them. Okay, here's a trail of some kind.
Scared for his life, Sam runs through the woods, tripping over and over again. He eventually stumbles into a clearing near the official trail, thinking he's finally escaped the strangers.
Okay, I feel a little safer now, but that was right at the edge of the wood line. It's about 150 yards away. Hang on. You see that? I see you! I can see you! Oh, it's getting bigger. It's getting bigger. All right, let's get the... I don't know if they're like after me or something, or what the... We're getting the... It's getting bigger. They're coming this way. Oh,
even though some viewers think the encounter was staged, Sam insists it was completely real. A team of explorers ventures into the Hoya Batsiu Forest, a place notorious for eerie stories about ghosts, UFOs, and mysterious portals to other worlds. They're set to investigate an area known as the Dead Zone, which is rumored to be especially haunted. The team believes the forest might serve as a portal to another dimension. During their journey, they encounter strange humming sounds, see objects that resemble UFOs, hear voices with no visible source, and experience unusual sensations.
Audio?
Yeah. You could hear a woman singing, yeah?
I heard music for sure.
They carry out different experiments and manage to capture what seems to be evidence of paranormal activity, including this.
You're rolling on thermal?
Mm-hmm. I'm seeing a figure on this.
What?
Over that way. Can you put the camera that way? Can you see it?
I can't see anything on mine, no. Is it moving?
I don't know. It's gone. It just went into the forest.
What the?
It just moved left into the forest and it's gone. I can't see, hun.
I can't see either,
okay.
Hun. You've got a torch.
Okay. Alright. What? I think we just caught a shadow figure.
They spot a shadowy figure on a thermal camera, leaving them questioning what really lurks in the depths of the forest. On April 3rd, 2024, just before evening, a camera deep in the forest captured something strange. Normally, forest cameras only catch images of wildlife, but this time, it recorded something unsettling. The footage is described as showing the Kiwakatan Wapia Way, or the Dark Forest Beast, a creature known for its immense hunger, especially for meat. Local tales are filled with accounts of people encountering this massive being. The video was found and shared by park rangers who came across it. This camper was hiking in a forest when he spotted something truly terrifying in the bushes. The creature appeared humanoid, with a bald, featureless body and no hair. It seemed tall, easily peeking over the high bushes. After observing the camper for a while, the creature finally reveals itself fully. The camper, feeling terrified, decides to quickly run off. Aldo and his friend decided to camp in the creepy doll forest, a place known for its haunted vibe. They'd been there before and seen dolls hanging from trees and signs of strange rituals. This time, they brought their camping gear and even some dolls to add to the collection. While getting everything ready, they suddenly heard bell sounds echoing through the woods, making the whole place feel even more unsettling.
What the frick is that? What is, guys, that's the sound of the bell, hey!
While exploring, Aldo comes across a man in a red cloak carrying a bell, which understandably freaks him out. When he reunites with his friend, they discover something even more chilling, threatening messages scrawled on their tent.
Oh my god. Somebody wants his dude. Leave or... Whoa!
While exploring, Aldo spots a mysterious man in a red cloak ringing a bell, which leaves him feeling uneasy. When he gets back to his friend, they're both shocked to find threatening messages written on their tent, making the situation even more terrifying.
It's new, dude. That bee almost got me, or a freaking giant one.
As night sets in, they dive into a paranormal investigation with tools like a spirit box and REM pod. Strange things start happening. One of the dolls suddenly catches fire, their equipment acts up, and eerie disembodied voices warn them to leave. But the creepiest part is still to come.
Wait. What did that?
Things take a turn for the worse when their phone is hurled from a tree, and they find their campsite completely ransacked, probably by the guy in the red cloak. Freaked out by the growing paranormal activity, they pack up and leave the forest without wasting another moment. As they escape the forest's grip, they can't shake the feeling that something or someone is still watching them from the shadows. While driving down a remote, empty road in Russia, this unexpected event suddenly occurred. A car was blocking his way, and it quickly became clear that it was part of a setup for a robbery. Two men armed with baseball bats approached the car, signaling their intention to stop him. Realizing the threat, the driver acted fast, speeding up and maneuvering around the blockade, managing to escape unharmed. Thomas Locke, who runs the YouTube channel Scream, is a 26-year-old from the United States. His channel mainly showcases daily vlogs, with a particular focus on outdoor activities and camping trips across various locations in the US. In August 2024, he shared a video about a wild camping adventure in the woods. Typically, Tom brings his loyal dog Archie along for these trips. His videos capture everything from setting up camp to navigating the wilderness. On this particular trip, he parked his car at the edge of the forest since driving further didn't seem practical. After about a 20-minute walk, he found the perfect spot to set up camp.
It's dog's tail. He keeps looking over there. His tail.
As Tom began unloading his gear, he noticed that Archie, his dog, was acting strange. The dog's tail was down, and he was staring fixedly at something in the distance. A dog's tail down often indicates nervousness or that they senses something unusual, as they can pick up on things humans might not notice. This made Tom uneasy, and trusting Archie's instincts, he decided to move the camp to a more open area, hoping it would feel safer for both of them.
This feels so different. Here compared to in there. I don't know what that was, I don't know what I just felt. I know what the comments are going to be. I was going to talk about how someone's commented and said, oh, if you're a naturally nervous person.
After things calmed down a bit, Tom went back to making dinner. Just as he was about to settle in, he suddenly heard voices a few yards away. They were too faint to pick up on camera, but it was enough to unsettle him. Hearing voices out in the woods, where he expected to be completely alone, didn't sit right with him. So he decided to pack up and head back to his car. But just as he was leaving, he heard a scream coming from the direction he had just come from.
What the f was that?
Some might argue it was just animals moving around, but honestly, getting out of there was the best decision. In situations like that, you don't always have the luxury of figuring out what's behind every noise. It's better to be safe than sorry, especially when you're alone in such an isolated place where anything could happen. Trusting your gut and leaving is sometimes the only way to stay safe. CJ Faison from the YouTube channel CJ Faison is checking out one of the most haunted forests in the US, right in Delaware. This place is known for creepy tales and a long history, and it's home to a haunted cabin, not somewhere you'd want to be alone, but that's exactly what he's planning to do. The woods are full of mystery and fear, and the cabin is at the center of all ghost stories. People say the past still haunts the place in weird ways. As night falls, CJ gets to the cabin, ready to explore whatever spooky things await him.
What in
Listen, I don't care what anybody says. This place at night ramps up.
After a quick pizza break and some water, CJ hears a strange noise coming from the haunted house, sending a chill down his spine and kicking off what's about to be a creepy night.
It's like this all the time. You provoke, nothing happens, and then it's like, boom, surprise. Wake up! And that right there, folks, that is the first solid move to pissing things off. Every time I do that, I have some good luck. I get good evidence, some awesome stuff happens. Who knows, it might happen again tonight. You never know. But that's what you gotta do, you gotta piss it off sometimes, right?
He makes his way to the abandoned house, knocks on the window, and calls out, "Wake up." Little does he know, this is only the beginning of a night filled with eerie encounters. Inside, he's about to discover what haunts the place.
What's that?
No way.
That was the van. Get the out of here. Holy. That was definitely the horn.
While discussing the Ouija board, he suddenly hears loud honking from his van. He rushes outside but finds no one there. He then drives his van to the haunted cabin and decides to check it out once more. He hears strange noises coming from deep in the woods as he approaches the house.
Holy, that was right above me. That was right above me.
That would be right here. We would literally be at the top of these steps.
Out of nowhere, a loud bang echoes through the house as if something is trying to make its presence known. He heads upstairs, only to be met with more mysterious sounds.
Hang on, it sounds like they're knocking again.
He hears knocking, but can't pinpoint where it's coming from. Feeling a bit more at ease downstairs, he decides to use a spirit box to try and make contact with the entity haunting the place.
The past couple of times I've been here and I've done the spirit box session with you, you have said that you don't want light. I'm not going to turn out my light because then my camera cannot see anything. What if I close my eyes? Would you like that at least?
Building.
Okay, so you want me to close my eyes in the building here. Okay, I'm going to close my eyes then. Alright, I'm going to keep my eyes closed.
The spirit, through the device, requests that he keep his eyes closed. He agrees, and then something truly shocking happens.
That was the third option. You gonna love me? You gonna hate me? What the f***? What the f*** was that? I don't even know what the f*** that was. It was the loudest f***ing noise ever. I just spit on myself. What in the actual oh my. There's something going on with glass. So that's fallen out of the cabinet. Now there's this glass thing broken right here. Oh, where the f did that fall from?
A plastic bottle is suddenly hurled across the room, hinting at a powerful, unseen force. He decides to leave the haunted house and head outside, but not for long.
What the? What that mother? You piece of.
A terrifying scream comes from deep in the woods, making him shiver. Feeling like he's had enough, he heads back to his van to sleep for the night. As he curls up in his sleeping bag, he keeps thinking about what happened. Was it a ghost or something worse? One thing is clear. This experience has raised more questions than it answered. Safety Third is a YouTuber known for his exploration videos, where he ventures into various places. In this video, he decided to explore the Daniel Boone National Forest, immersing himself in the stunning yet mysterious landscapes of the forest.
We're after some mines, big surprise there. I have no idea what condition they're in. We've been in this area before. We're in the west part, so it's kind of a toss up here. But there is this old railroad bridge. This thing is very old and it's very big. We're gonna look under it, then we're gonna see if we can walk across it. Looks like you can, it's just gated.
He was solo exploring, and everything seemed calm and relaxing at first. He stumbled upon some caves, and nothing particularly creepy was happening.
Yeah, it's there. This is all collapsed, man. It's collapsed. Okay, that's all right. This is definitely a mine. You can see in the gaps where it went down. I think I see the coal seam. Maybe the top.
He found a new cave, and as he was looking inside, something unexpected happened.
Yeah, I'm missing a real good one. Look at that. I don't think these are like very old at all. That's a pretty high coal seam too. And it's dry. the freak?
He heard a scream, which clearly startled him. Realizing that he might be followed, he decided not to stick around and left the area. But who knows if he was really being followed. Pablo Dazdor, a TikTok user, shared this video after he and his dog, Draco, discovered an abandoned church during their camping trip. The church is known locally for its eerie reputation, so Pablo decided to explore it.
Oh, wow. Pequeña espina. Cae, Draco. Cae acá. Ah, bueno. Tenemos una escalera.
When they reached the church, Draco started acting strangely. He was clearly nervous and seemed scared of something inside. Pablo, who had explored many creepy places before, found Draco's behavior pretty unsettling.
Sí, definitivamente se nota que era. Bueno, es muy baja la entrada. Wow. Draco, vení. Bueno, definitivamente no quiere entrar. Es por algo. Vení, Draco. Realmente me siento como bastante acelerado el pulso. Hay una energía definitivamente fuerte de Draco.
Eventually, Pablo got Draco inside, but as soon as they entered, Draco sprinted out of the church with surprising speed, as if he'd encountered something terrifying that Pablo couldn't see.
Vení, él me sigue todo. Vení, entra. Eso. No. No. Bueno, me voy acá. Me voy acá porque no estoy empezando a sentir.
Given Draco's strong reaction, Pablo decided it was best to leave the church quickly. Many believe that dogs have a heightened sense of awareness and can detect things that humans can't. In a bold solo adventure, our traveler heads into the North Yorkshire moors for a stealthy wild camp, using just a hooped bivy bag for shelter. Without his dog, Lily, he feels a bit vulnerable, but still finds a childlike sense of wonder in the rugged beauty of the landscape.
Sorry guys.
As dusk sets in, he loses his phone, triggering a frantic search that ends when the battery dies. Now forced to set up his bivy bag in the dimming light, his cold hands fumble with the unfamiliar gear. What was once a peaceful forest starts to feel eerie, with every unsettling sound adding to his growing anxiety. As he settles into his makeshift shelter, the solo camper starts thinking about why he's really out here. He admits that part of the reason he stayed the night was to avoid the long, tiring drive home after a day of exploring. Going back was just too much to deal with. Even with his experience, fear creeps in as darkness falls, making him wonder why he puts himself through this. But deep down, he also feels a rush from his own resilience and the pure, untouched beauty of nature, far from the comforts of modern life. Two explorers set out to investigate a deep sinkhole near a 911 center, and here's what they discovered.
Here we go. That's a crack down there, but this looks like it, man.
Oh, that is definitely it. Huh.
Yeah.
Now that's a small entrance.
Oh. 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 Oh my god.
Dude, we just
lose our rope or what? That thing just kept going.
Oh my gosh, man.
It dropped like 4 times.
Boom.
That's freaking insane.
It's not the last time was like, it just kept going.
This is creepy as heck, man.
Yeah.
Just feel like it's a 400-foot something drop down here now.
It sounded like it.
As they carefully made their way down into the sinkhole, they stumbled upon a large skeleton, which they suspected might belong to a deer.
Whoa! Heck yeah. Whoa! Dude!
Does it keep going?
Bro, there's a huge skeleton down here.
Oh, what kind of skeleton?
Dude, I don't know. This is the biggest, most complete skeleton I've ever seen in my life. It's like a deer fell down here. Dude, there's a skull with teeth in it and everything. That is wicked. There's a little baby turtle down here too. This thing was a death trap.
Oh my god.
Look at that thing.
Their investigation took them to another sinkhole where they discovered even more bones and skeletons.
Letters and numbers over here. Yeah. Somebody's been this way. Another pile of bones, a whole skeleton.
How'd they get all the way back here?
I don't know. I must have ran around in the dark till it. Right?
Even with all the interesting discoveries, the explorers had a tough time. The steep, narrow paths were slippery, and the shaky rocks made it pretty unsafe.
Is this gonna give out?
Are you in my? Are you? Well, I can't look.
Yeah, you can't go much further.
Oh no.
I'm trying to think what I can even do here before falling into this pit. Okay. I didn't film it, but we ended up finding Davis's phone down that pit. I went down there, grabbed it, and we are getting out of here before something else happened.
In the end, this forced the explorers to give up on some of their attempts to go deeper. On the night of February 7th, 2024, Bear, the adventurous YouTuber behind the channel Exploring with Bear, heads out on a solo overnight trip deep into the woods. He's expecting a night full of eerie encounters, but what happens next is far more terrifying than he anticipated. Bear sets up his campsite, builds a campfire, and settles in. The surrounding forest is dark and eerily quiet, adding to the suspense. As night falls and Bear prepares for bed, the stillness is suddenly shattered by strange noises, making it clear he's not alone. After waiting for about 20 minutes without hearing anything else, Bear decides to investigate. He ventures deeper into the dark woods, his flashlight cutting through the pitch-black surroundings. Just 5 minutes into his exploration, something unexplainable happens.
That's just fall from up there. That's what I was telling you guys about the widowmakers when you're pitching your tent.
A branch suddenly crashes down in front of him, seemingly thrown with force. Opting for safety, Bear retreats back to his campsite, hoping to get some rest, but his ordeal is far from over. He's jolted awake by a loud noise coming from the woods, marking the start of a new wave of terror.
It's throwing stuff at the tent. I'm armed.
Something, or someone, starts tossing things at his tent. Every thud on the canvas freaks him out more, and he's lying there, heart pounding, just waiting for the right moment to bolt.
Heart's still about to beat out of my chest, and I'm gonna take this opportunity and leave right now before whatever that was. Sounded like there was two of them. There's people, creatures, whatever that was. I am leaving before they come back. I do not feel safe. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not.
Feeling the adrenaline kick in, Bear bolts out of there, leaving his gear behind. The next week is full of nervous energy. When he finally heads back to get his stuff, the forest is quiet, but that creepy night is still stuck in his mind. Since 2012, Luke has been running a YouTube channel called The Outdoor Gear Review, where he shares all things camping. Whether he's camping in a truck or using regular setups, he reviews the gear he tests. In August 2021, he posted a video of a truck camping trip where he was showing off some gear. At first, everything seems pretty chill. He's just setting up camp, talking to his viewers, and going through the gear he brought with him.
The bug mesh set up to keep all the black flies out. I have a table set up. I have my sleeping pad inflated. I have my bedding and all that ready to go. I have the lights. I have my fan.
As the sun starts to set, Luke begins preparing a simple meal. About 20 minutes in, things start feeling off. He spots a vehicle nearby, but what really freaks him out is hearing a woman's laugh in the distance, which is pretty unsettling.
Absolutely bizarre. I hear a vehicle coming. It came down, turned around, went back out. From the moment I heard that vehicle, I mean, I could still hear her. She's laughing hysterically, but not a normal laugh. Anytime that you go to remote areas, you will find people like that.
According to Luke, a woman showed up in her car, parked, and then started laughing uncontrollably for no clear reason. Luke thought there could be a few explanations. Maybe she was dealing with some mental health issues, or possibly on something which might explain her strange behavior. The laugh went on for about 5 to 7 minutes, making the whole situation even creepier. In the rugged Peak District, this adventurous camper sets off on his final trip of 2021, hoping for clear skies and stunning views. As he climbs toward his chosen spot, suggested by another outdoorsy friend, he takes in the breathtaking landscape, misty valleys below, and a soft pink sky with the moon overhead. It's a peaceful scene, hinting at the challenges to come. But as night falls, so does the temperature, dropping fast and preparing the stage for a night full of surprises.
Looking like quite a nice evening. Temperature shouldn't get down too low. Hopefully.
As night settles in, the campers' plans to capture the starry sky are interrupted by an overly bright moon and stubborn batteries. But it's not the tech issues that really test his resolve. It's the deep guttural sounds coming from the darkness beyond his tent that truly push him to his limits. At first, he tries to brush off the sounds as just the usual wilderness noises, the hooting of owls, rustling leaves, or the distant howl of a wolf. But these are different. They're closer, more threatening, and feel like they're creeping in on him.
Did you hear that?
As dawn breaks, a sense of relief washes over him, along with a renewed sense of purpose. Despite being sleep-deprived, the adventurer steps out, determined to capture the sunrise he endured the night for. Sam from the Northwest Wind Channel is all about stealth camping. If you haven't heard of it, it's basically camping in secret, finding hidden spots to stay overnight without anyone noticing, and you don't even have to pay for it. Sam does this all over the country and has made a name for himself with his sneaky skills. On September 13, 2024, he decided to go back to this one spot in the woods he'd been to before. Last time, things got super weird. He even mentioned being chased by some strange people, which would freak anyone out. But even after that creepy experience, he wanted to give it another go.
Be a 31st kind of guy or girl, you can tell me below, but I'm counting this as a month. 30 nights of my life, 1 complete month I have spent stealth camping for you.
At the start of the video, everything seems pretty normal. Sam talks about past camping trips where he saw some weird people. As he makes his way through the overgrown plants, he's on the lookout for the exact spot where he camped before.
Hopefully whoever was back here last time or whatever, I'm not gonna put all my eggs in one basket and try and say what it was. I think it was humans though, like 99% sure. Trying to get back to the exact spot that I was in last time. We're gonna set up exactly as we were, just with no tent, because I kind of wanted to make it a little more.
As the evening sets in, Sam starts cooking his dinner. He talks about the gear he brought along. Nothing too elaborate, just a portable stove and some pre-packed meals. He's simply unwinding, cooking, and enjoying the night.
Bottoms up. Oh, that's the best one by a mile. Doesn't need salt, doesn't need pepper, nothing, no hot sauce.
Oh!
I did just hear someone yelling back there. Someone's yelling back there. I don't know how far away, reasonably close.
While Sam's eating, he suddenly hears a scream from deep in the forest, about 200 to 300 yards away. It's super unsettling and completely changes the mood of the evening.
So they know that I'm here? Holy crap, okay.
After hearing a gunshot nearby, Sam gets really alarmed. Before the gunshot, he had heard that scream, which made him worry that the person who screamed might have had a gun, or maybe they were just a hunter. What made things even creepier was when Sam spotted someone standing a few hundred yards away, just staring at him, and it looked like they were getting closer.
Somebody's there. Somebody's just standing there. I think they just saw me now because where I walked is more in that clearing over there. Somebody's... Hi. Hi.
At this point, Sam couldn't tell if the person was a threat, but there was no way to be sure. Even if someone looks harmless, they can still be dangerous.
It's honestly kind of comedy because at this point, I know what happened here last time. I know people might be back here. I don't think you're even able to see that far with the light now. Hi! All right, I'm packing my stuff up. Okay, hang on. I'm sorry, I keep knocking. I hear them walking over there again.
Sam thought it was better to play it safe, so he hurried to pack up his camp and grab his gear, especially since the person was getting closer, and he didn't want to risk anything.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna stay tonight, boys and girls. Ah! Okay, all right. Okay, that guy was right. Okay, let's go. All right, I'm out. See ya.
As Sam was rushing to leave, he glanced back and was shocked to see the same person just a few meters away, staring right at him. Panic hit, and without wasting any time, Sam quickly got out of there. Welcome to the woods. UK is a YouTuber who enjoys outdoor adventures and camping in different forests. His cabin was wrecked, so he camped out to find out who did it while hearing strange sounds from the woods. Now, he's back to figure out who was responsible.
Anyone that's been following the channel, especially recently, will know that I've had some sort of intruder in this wood. I'm on the south side of the property today at the furthest point. I've been through the woodland checking on my trail cams. Last week I did have one trail cam go missing. Can't find hiding a hair of it. Not even the strap was left on the tree. So that's just come up missing. It's almost as if someone's unstrapped it and took it with them, like, 'cause obviously they've been caught out or something.
He mentioned that over the past 2 weeks, he had been using his drone to capture something strange. This time, he actually caught a black figure moving between the trees.
The drone footage was concerning in the fact that there shouldn't have been anyone else in the woodland. You can quite clearly see some sort of figure of a person walking from one side of the clearing to the other. I don't seem to have any recognition that the drone's there. Although the drone was going quite fast, I obviously slowed it down just so you could see the detail. I'm going to spend the last weekend here before the spring comes. I want to take the stovepipe and the log burner out and give it a good clean once I'm finished in here this weekend.
He went to the site and explained that his plan was to set up a stealth cam while using a decoy to lure out the person responsible.
It was left in the comments of the last video, and I thought it was a pretty good comment, to be fair, to set up a decoy camp a couple of 100 yards away from where I'm going to be stealth camping, and then basically keep an eye on it with night vision equipment and hit the record button if it's needed.
As night fell, strange things started happening.
I want to keep this light as low as I can, but it sounds like a woman shouting or screaming. Jesus. Jesus. The hell is that? What the hell is that? Switch over to night vision.
He heard someone shouting, and it clearly sounded like a person, not an animal. Instead of going out to check, he reviewed the night vision camera to see if it had picked up anything, but there was nothing unusual on the footage.
So I have no rational explanation for what the noises were last night, but that was where it ended. There was no more noises or anything like that, thank God.
That's not to say there isn't a reasonable explanation for it. It might be an animal that I just haven't heard before. I can't think of what one. So I'm definitely up for camping in this spot again, but next time I'm going to actually bring a tent with me and a few more sort of creature comforts with me.
However, he never posted any other videos related to this incident. Investigators set out on an overnight mission in a forest shrouded in sinister legends, aiming to uncover the truth behind reports of paranormal activities and alleged skinwalker sightings.
What? Hold on.
Yeah, I heard that. Where's the flashlight?
As night sets in, their excitement quickly shifts to fear. Strange sounds echo through the trees, and mysterious footsteps circle their camp, suggesting an unseen presence. The forest, unnaturally dark and foreboding, feels almost alive with danger.
Oh yeah? That's not funny. That is not funny.
Using various devices, they attempt a spirit communication session, picking up unsettling messages about dangers in the forest and unseen presences observing them. Their cameras around the campsite capture mysterious movements, with one being forcefully knocked over by something unseen. As the night drags into the early hours, they hear eerie noises and voices, including the heartbreaking sound of a young girl claiming she's hiding and misses her family. The investigation reaches a chilling climax when the team hears threatening noises closing in from all sides. Overwhelmed with fear, they make a frantic escape, deeply shaken by an encounter far more terrifying than anything their cameras could have recorded. Encounters like these make you wonder, how much of the fear is the unknown, and how much is the human mind filling in the blanks? A camper decides to try stealth camping on a restaurant roof, dressing up as a construction worker to avoid suspicion. But as he gets to the roof, he's surprised to find someone else already there.
Right to you, I'm not with you or nothing. I swear, I'm Sam.
I'm Jay, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Do you work for the city?
No, I'm pretending to be a construction guy so I can...
The guy on the roof, Sam, says he used to work at the restaurant and is staying there for now. He also mentions he's planning to turn himself into the cops in a couple of days.
Scared the living crap out of me, but I got all my stuff ready to go.
Surprised by the encounter, Camper decides not to go ahead with his plan to camp on the roof.
Yeah, I hear you.
The camper, shocked and scared by the encounter, wonders about the man's background and potential risks, especially since he mentioned being a wanted felon. In April 2019, Jason from the YouTube channel Appy Mountain Trekkers sets off on a solo overnight trip to the mountains. His hike goes smoothly, and he sets up camp, builds a fire, and starts carving a spoon. But as the sun starts to set, he hears something unexpected.
Keep hearing the strange noise up on the top of the mountain. I can't figure out what that is. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it sounds like some kind of, almost sounds like a bird, but it doesn't.
At first, Jason brushes off a strange noise coming from the mountaintop, thinking it's just a bird or small animal. Around 9 p.m., he heads to bed, but an hour later, he's jolted awake by unsettling sounds he's never heard before.
I'm still rattled. I've never heard anything like that in my life. It sounded like a mix between almost like a pig, some kind of, I hate to even say it, but a pig, an ape, and the calls almost sounded like how the velociraptors communicate with each other on Jurassic Park. I've never heard anything like that in my life.
He can't figure out what it is, so he tries to go back to sleep, but by 1 a.m., he wakes up again to the sound of something circling his tent.
Whatever it is, it's close. Hear that? Whatever it is, it sounded like there was 2 or 3 of them, and it started on the other side of my camp, went around my perimeter.
Jason grabs his flashlight and scans the area. If you look closely, you can spot the reflection of your eyes in the corner of the screen. Their eerie white glow suggests they might be from wolves or coyotes. Despite the threat, Jason seems unaware of the eyes watching him. He eventually goes back to his tent and sleeps through the rest of the night. The following day, he gives an update but doesn't mention the eyes, hinting that he might not have noticed them at all. Jason's video ends without any further information about the encounter, leaving us to wonder what exactly was observing him that night. This is Angelo, a well-loved YouTuber known for his channel Exploring with Angelo. He's passionate about the outdoors and thrilling explorations, often venturing into America's most haunted forests, eerie abandoned buildings, and encountering the supernatural. He captures every chilling moment to share with his audience. Today, we're revisiting a particularly unsettling experience from August 5th, 2023, when Angelo set out on another adventure on a warm summer evening.
But anyways, so basically we're back at what I am calling the possible murder forest. The reason why we call it that is there is someone late at night who periodically roams through the forest. We don't know who this person is. The creepy thing is that I do believe that there are unmarked graves. The reason why is because we were communicating with something from the paranormal realm, and it was telling us that there was probably some unmarked graves here. So
Angelo had visited this forest many times before, but recently he'd come across disturbing news. Someone had been murdered there, and rumors of unmarked graves were spreading. Many believed that the souls of those buried there haunted the forest. Unable to find peace, Angelo, never one to back down, felt compelled to investigate, hoping to capture evidence of the unknown. Little did he know, this night would bring something far more terrifying than he ever expected.
alrighty, I haven't even really gone in yet, and I'm already hearing something. Sounds like something walking around. I was searching for more clues to figure out what the hell is going on in this place, hence why I keep coming back.
As Angelo went further into the forest, he started feeling like he wasn't alone. It's a feeling he's used to when exploring haunted spots, so he shook it off and kept going, not knowing what was coming next.
Quite the drop. What the hell? Dude, there's someone there. What the?
A man with a flashlight suddenly walks up to Angelo, but as soon as he gets close, the man turns around and starts walking away. Angelo, feeling puzzled by the strange behavior, stands there for a moment before deciding to check on him.
Ow. What the hell? Hello? Who the hell was this person? Okay.
Feeling curious, Angelo calls out, "Hello?" But the man just keeps walking, disappearing into the thick trees. A little shaken, Angelo tries to brush it off, thinking it's just another hiker. Still, the nagging feeling that he's not alone sticks with him, sending a chill down his spine as he continues down a different path.
Something really weird is going on here right now.
Angelo, still a bit unsettled, tries to shake off the feeling, telling himself it's just another hiker. He takes a different path, but the thought that he's not alone keeps creeping up on him, sending chills down his spine. Something feels off. Determined to connect with the spirit said to haunt the forest, Angelo presses on, but then he spots the man again.
Oh, there he goes.
The man stays just out of the camera's light, keeping his distance like he's intentionally trying to stay hidden.
This is weird. Where did he go? I don't see anything.
Angelo, still confused, tries to push it out of his mind and focuses on his mission, but as he ventures deeper, hoping to find a safe place, he suddenly stumbles upon a horrifying sight.
Okay. What the? What the? Okay.
There, crouched in the bushes, the man seems to be digging. Angelo shines his flashlight on him, hoping to make it clear that he's being watched. Instead of running off, the man slowly stands up, making eerie, unexplainable sounds. Angelo's instincts kick in and he bolts, choosing safety over confrontation. After running a safe distance away, he turns off his light, trying not to give away his location.
How's this guy going? I don't see where his light went. Oh.
Heart racing, Angelo stands frozen in the darkness, listening intently for any signs that the man might be following. For 5 tense minutes, he remains silent, straining to hear. Then, suddenly, he catches it. The sound of footsteps, slow and deliberate, getting closer.
You know what? I'm just gonna back off. Something is seriously wrong with this person. I don't know if they're just mentally ill, but we need to know.
Thinking it's better to stay safe, Angelo switches on his camera light and hurries toward the exit, making sure to get as far away as he can from the strange guy.
Alright guys, so I had to catch my breath there for a second. That was really strange. I don't know who that person was, but
Luckily, Angelo made it out of the forest without a scratch, but the whole experience stayed with him. As he drove home, he couldn't stop thinking about the man he saw in the woods. Who was he? And what was he really doing there? The mystery would haunt him forever. As the evening approaches, a camper near Bournemouth looks for a quiet place to pitch his tent. After finishing his work, he searches for a spot before the light fades. He stumbles upon a picturesque woodland, but realizes it's more crowded than he had hoped. With time running short, he quickly finds a more secluded spot to set up camp. The chosen site sits between 2 roads, offering some background noise, but not enough to be bothersome. As the rain starts, he quickly assembles his amok-drummer hammock and tarp.
Extra protection, just in case the wind starts blowing through the side of the hammock. But anyway, if nothing else happens, I'll catch you in the morning.
He lays down a ground tarp to keep his gear dry and starts making coffee, planning an early noodle dinner. The rain tapping on the tarp fills the air as night begins to fall. To stay warm, he slips on gloves, settling in for the evening, when out of nowhere, he experiences a chilling encounter.
I can hear you.
Around 11:30 p.m., he's suddenly jolted awake by strange, bipedal footsteps near his hammock. Despite shining his torch around several times, he finds nothing, leaving him feeling uneasy for the rest of the night. He finishes his trip on a rainy, misty morning, sipping coffee and eating oats before packing up. Despite getting drenched, he keeps a positive attitude and leaves no trace, except for a dry patch where his camp had been. Joe's Gone Fishing is a YouTuber famous for his peaceful fishing videos, where the serene surroundings and excitement of catching big fish make for a relaxing watch. But this video takes a completely different turn. It's far from calm. Here's what went down.
With this, we'll go for a bit of a troll, and we'll just start heading down towards the mouth. That's the plan. So yeah, let's do it. There are a few little bullies in this river, so hopefully we don't get eaten. That is the ideal, that we don't get eaten, but anyway.
The video begins peacefully, with a relaxing day on the river. As Joe was fishing, a boat appeared in the background, seemingly making its way toward him.
What are you doing? Go away! What are you literally doing, bro?
Out of nowhere, for no clear reason, they tried to spray Joe with water using their boat's engine. Surprised, Joe quickly attempted to escape. Meanwhile, a man on the shore was shouting at the bullies. Joe decided to move to a new fishing spot where the troublemakers wouldn't be able to find him. But then things took another turn.
We'll see if anything eats this. It's a little Berkeley Protect lazy prawn. No, Berkeley Protect pop Walker prawn. In the lazy prawn color with some assist hooks on it.
Spotting the boat in the distance, Joe decided to head back to the shore.
Bro, what? Yeah.
They began spraying water on Joe's kayak, which made him furious. In retaliation, he grabbed a rock, causing the bullies to panic and quickly flee. It's hard to believe there are people like this, picking on someone for no reason at all. Thankfully, Joe kept his cool and didn't let their childish behavior ruin his day. We head into the heart of America's most haunted woods with Angelo from the popular YouTube channel Exploring with Angelo. Angelo, who's all about exploring abandoned and creepy spots, is joined by his good buddy Brad. They've dealt with some pretty spooky stuff before, but tonight's shaping up to be something way darker. As they go deeper into the forest, they're trying to find a good spot to camp, but it's not easy. The thick brush and that feeling of being watched make what should be a simple task feel way more intense. With every step, it feels like the forest is closing in on them.
What? Do you see something? You scared the... Dude. Something moved over here on the right-hand side.
Yeah, I thought I saw something move again down there.
Did you bring any protection?
Person? I may or may not have left my knife in the car.
Oh. We're so unprepared today.
Oh, we're very prepared.
Oh, boy.
Okay. What the was that sound?
Oh my gosh.
Dude, something just like snarled or something. What was that?
What was that, man?
Okay, if there was an animal, I would see the eyes, and I'm not seeing anything. Oh, there it is again.
Just be careful, bro.
Where is it coming from? It sounds like it's down there, but...
Put your light out that way?
See something?
Like I thought I saw movement behind those trees, but it's like hard to say.
Strange noises begin to fill the air with eerie rustling and distant whispers. Is it the wind, or is there something darker at play? They finally set up camp, hoping the usual routine of their exploration would bring some sense of relief. But as they sit in their tent trying to shake off their nerves, things take a frightening turn.
I'm being followed by a demon, and it's just... What the is that? What is that noise? What is that noise? What is that?
Oh my god.
What is that?
Oh my god. That was loud, bro. What was that whipping sound? What the hell was that?
What was that? It sounded like it came from there.
Yo, get your light, dude. Let's go see what that is. I'm like freaking out.
My body's around here.
They glance out of the small window of the tent, and what they see totally freaks them out. A shadowy figure, hard to make out, just standing there watching them. Is it a person or something else? After a moment of hesitation, they decide to step out of the tent and face whatever it is.
There was literally somebody just standing out there. Right there. Where the f did they go?
So that she was home.
It's gone, but the air is thick with tension. Could it be a ghost? A spirit trapped in the darkness? There are rumors of sacrifices in this forest, and the mystery just keeps growing. Determined to find out what's really going on, they turn off all the lights and rely only on their night vision camera. The darkness surrounds them, and then they spot something truly chilling.
This is the last place you want to be in total darkness. I just heard something down there. I want to see if I can see those eyes again. Whatever's out there, I swear I just saw something move by. I don't even know how that's... oh my god, I'm still seeing it. Okay. Something is out there. Okay.
Dude. No, I saw it.
You saw it?
Yeah, dude. It was down here. No word of a lie. There's something out there, bro.
Like I don't know what
I
it
only
was.
caught it like a glimpse of it for a second.
Let's turn this light back off, see what happens. Something weird is going on out here. Yeah, just keep...
They head back to their tent, which they thought would be a safe base. Using a spirit box to try and communicate, they hope to find some answers. But soon, they realize that safety is just an illusion.
Please move back.
Move back where? Like in the back here? Is that good? I don't know how far back you want me to go. Why did it tell me to move back? I don't know. It's really...
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my! Oh my god! Oh my god!
I don't know.
Holy mother! Holy! Are you okay? Oh my god! I'm sorry I ran out on you, bro. Oh my god!
Just turn that off.
Dude, it's grabbed you.
No, dude, it pushed me. Is there anything there? Do you see anything?
Holy!
Anything?
Bro, it looked like arms, bro.
You saw arms?
It looked like arms. Holy! Oh! Oh! Oh my god, I've never seen anything like that before in my life.
Okay.
There's nobody here.
I need to get here.
Oh my god.
What the fuck is that?
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Angelo is shoved forward out of nowhere, but when Brad checks, no one's there. Could this be the work of a powerful, unseen force? The experience leaves them shaken, their nerves on edge, and they decide to call it quits on the exploration, swearing they'll never come back. So, what do you think? Was this the work of a dark, demonic entity, or just someone hiding in the shadows? This video was recorded in the forest, where you might expect to spot something lurking between the trees. But in this particular capture, there's nothing visible, at least nothing you can see. Listen closely though, and you might hear something eerie, a scream. The footage, taken in a forest in Idaho, features a chilling scream. While animals like foxes and mountain lions can make similar sounds, this scream doesn't match anything you'd expect from wildlife in the area, nor does it sound like a Bigfoot. The scream echoes through the trees, possibly coming from a nearby valley, but it's hard to pinpoint exactly where. So what could it be? Larry, a well-known YouTube creator famous for his camping adventures, had a frightening experience in his RV during a recent trip. He chose a quiet, remote spot for some peace and quiet, but as midnight neared, he started hearing strange sounds. At first, he assumed it was just animals, but the noises grew louder and more eerie. His anxiety grew when he realized someone was trying to break into his RV, and the door opened on its own. Larry stepped outside to check it out, only to come face to face with a terrifying figure.
Hello? Do you need help?
Panicking, he rushed back to his eerie RV and fumbled to secure the door with trembling hands. The intruder tried to force their way in again, but eventually fled into the darkness. Laura filmed this video in an old railway tunnel in Hosel, Germany, built in 1890 and used during World War II. The tunnel has a rich history, and during a weekend trip, Laura decided to explore the eerie space. What she captured there was truly unsettling. Something pale and skinny appears ahead of Laura on the tracks, almost like a thin arm. Stunned, she turns and runs from what she saw. After checking the footage, it's hard to tell what the figure is. It looks like a hairless torso with thin arms moving in a creepy way. Master Truck Driver is a YouTuber named Joe, known for sharing videos about his trucking adventures, trips across various countries, and solo camping experiences. His usual content is lighthearted and shows him doing everyday activities. However, this particular video is far more unsettling than his usual posts. After a long day, Joe parked his truck and began getting his food ready. While eating, Joe turned on a show on his phone and started watching. That's when the unsettling part started.
What?
What is this?
Joe suddenly heard knocks coming from outside, followed by strange sounds that resembled a growl, but not from any animal. Feeling frightened, he decided to go outside and investigate what was happening. He looked around the truck and even checked underneath, but there was nothing. Just as he thought it was over, the sound came back. Terrified, he quickly went inside and shut the curtain. After that, nothing else happened, but he couldn't shake off the fear. What was that? The noise was chilling, almost like the eerie sounds you hear in movies during an exorcism. Exploring with Fighters is a channel where Danny checks out abandoned places camps and spends the night in various locations. In this video, Danny explores an abandoned site that was previously investigated by the Proving Demons team. While using a spirit box during their session, they picked up something that hinted there could be a body hidden inside the wall.
I was murdered. It clear as crystal just said I was murdered. Behind the wall. I heard a bang.
What started as a simple wall-smashing video for content quickly turned into something much more intense, but you'll have to watch to find out what they discovered.
Sorry, I'm making it so dusty. Dude. Dude, what the hell? Look at that.
The hell is it? Santa.
A freaking Santa Claus. Dude, all right. You want to know something really messed up?
They uncovered a Santa Claus doll buried deep inside the wall. To confirm that this was what the spirits had been guiding them to, they decided to ask again, and the answer they received was surprising.
Yes, no. Yeah, I'll do this quick. If this is... I can't even talk straight. If this is what you wanted us to find... Oh, I don't know what to ask you to say. If this is the body you want us to find, say, this is it. Or say, yes, or something along those lines. If that's what you want us to find. If it's not, and there's something else in there, say, keep looking. Say, no. Disagree with me. No. There was something there. I'm gonna go over that and see. This is not what you want us to find. There's still something in there. Say body if there's still a body in the wall.
Oh, I already said body.
They posted the video, and viewers encouraged them to go back and keep digging. So they did, but this time things took a different turn.
Doing, especially after the Romania series, I didn't think anything could top that, but I think this will. What, dude? What, dude? You know the roof's gonna fall down. Look at this. What?
Wait. Don't touch that. This is now a crime scene.
What the f is it? Look. Oh no, that's a bone. 100%. 100%. No, ring the police, right? And that's it. No fun and games anymore.
Alright, this is a crime scene.
One look.
Is this for real right now? Is this for f***ing real right now?
It's 100%. It's a massive bone. It's like something from an armor.
They found what seemed to be human bones, so they immediately contacted the police.
Hi, my name's Dan. I'm an urban explorer, and I'm currently in an abandoned property, and we think we've found human remains.
Sorry, you keep breaking up. I do apologise. You keep.
And I'm currently in an abandoned location in Cheshire, I think it is, and we think we found human remains.
Right, okay. Whereabouts are you?
1 minute, I'll just check my map.
Later in the video, Danny explained that the police asked them to leave since the crime scene investigators and coroner's office were coming to examine the wall. They were informed that they might not receive any updates on what would be discovered.
Right, so we have literally just gone to Tesco's, pulled up some fuel in, and gathered our thoughts. I would never, ever in a million years expect any of this to have been true. But the unthinkable has happened, and we found human remains in that hall. What they find in there, I don't know. So what they're going to do is, when we left, they asked us to leave. So they asked us to leave because CSI was coming along. CSI and the coroner's office were coming along. They were coming to obviously excavate the rest of whatever's inside there to find out and determine the cause of death. But they said they're going to let me know. Depending now. Some things they're not allowed to say, so they told me they're going to ring me either way and let me know. Whether they can't tell me they can, they're probably just going to ring me and say,
While YouTubers often use the spirit box to create content and gain views, moments like these make you question if there's something more to it. Sometimes, you might come across something truly unexplainable, leaving you to wonder if there's more to life and what, if anything, lies beyond death. CJ Faison is well known for owning haunted properties across the US, and his videos are both chilling and highly informative. He travels with his friends to some of the country's most haunted spots. On September 15, 2022, he posted a video from an investigation at one of the world's most infamous haunted locations, Burnt Bridge Road. As they began filming the intro, 2 gunshots rang out in the distance, immediately setting the stage for a night that would only grow more intense.
Right, that's a bro. That's 2. Now I got a car coming.
As the video continued, CJ and his friend decided to sleep in the van for the night. However, CJ couldn't shake the uneasy feeling that he was being watched. Every time he tried to close his eyes, the sense of something or someone lurking nearby grew stronger. Sleep was impossible, with the tension in the air too heavy to ignore. What he didn't realize was that the feeling would soon become terrifyingly real.
Oh, yo, wait, dude. Was that an earthquake? What was that?
The van was just swaying side to side, dude.
Let's go out there and look for it.
Dad, dude, I'm not going out there. Dad,
no, come on, seriously.
No, I'm not going out there.
Like anyone would, CJ got curious when he heard a knock on the van. Even though he felt uneasy, he decided to check it out. He stepped out into the dark, on edge, and not sure what he was about to face.
How powerful you really are.
Oh! What was that?
Okay. In the van.
Oh, are you okay? Are you okay? Dude, get up. Are you okay?
Yeah.
What'd you see or what'd you hear? What happened? I did. What just happened? I couldn't even see you. I literally cannot see you.
I went and stood on the bridge. I swear on my life, Chris, I held my hands like this. I said, if there's anything good or evil here, I want to invite you to come here.
Oh, it's not the van.
A loud bang echoed from outside the van, shaking it so hard that CJ and his friend were frozen with fear. They couldn't process what had just happened. Was it just a prank from someone at this well-known spot, or was something much more sinister hiding in the dark? This video was filmed by Daryl and Matt, two fearless explorers behind the YouTube channel Lost Places and Legends. Known for their passion for the outdoors and love for adventure, they often venture into some of America's most haunted forests, capturing eerie moments on camera. On September 17, 2024, they decided to explore one of the most mysterious places yet, the infamous Whispering Woods. As they arrived, it was a warm summer evening, but the Whispering Woods wasn't just any forest. It's famous for its eerie atmosphere and unsettling legends. Many who have ventured there reported hearing strange whispers, believed to be the voices of those who vanished long ago. Local folklore warns of a supernatural presence, one that leaves visitors with a deep sense of unease. But despite these chilling warnings, Daryl and Matt pressed on, determined to explore.
We are in what is called Whispering Woods.
Whispering Woods.
And supposedly there is a witch of the woods, I guess you would say.
Yeah.
And
something freaky like that.
People come through the area, say that they hear a woman whispering to them, and that the deeper in the woods you go, the louder the whispers get.
As night sets in, they flick on their flashlights and head into the dark forest. It's super quiet, with just the sound of leaves crunching under their feet.
It's a scary place at night, for sure. And your mind plays tricks on you. Makes you think you're seeing and hearing all sorts of things.
Yeah, all your senses get amped up.
Right.
Both guys are pretty chill and down to earth, but tonight's gonna push their courage in ways they didn't see coming.
These rocks stacked up.
I see that. It's kind of strange. It's like a little...
Well, I mean, they said that she had a sanctuary back here.
What is that?
What is that?
What is that building?
I have no idea, man.
As they walk further in, their flashlights reveal an old, run-down building in the middle of the forest. They're curious but cautious, so they decide to take a look.
I think that's a hiker's thing?
Maybe.
Hiker's camp.
As they move along, they notice signs of a hiker's camp, showing that someone was there before them. The weird feeling intensifies as they switch to a different trail, and that's when the strange stuff starts happening.
Heard footsteps.
I did too. Sound like it's down there by that creek too.
Matt hears footsteps coming from below the trail. He shines his flashlight into the dark, but sees nothing. Thinking it's just his imagination, he keeps going, but the feeling of being watched doesn't go away.
I thought I heard something walking. Alright folks, we back. Keep hearing something over there.
Yeah, over here on our left we keep hearing stuff.
As they continue, more unsettling rustling sounds come from the bushes nearby. Both men stop, shining their flashlights around, but find nothing. The strange noises only add to their unease, making them feel like something unexplained is getting closer.
Whoa. I'm about to see something. I could have sworn I just saw an eye shadow.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. They're in front of us on this trail.
The guys are starting to feel uneasy. First, there were weird sounds, and now they're seeing things. Normally, they'd just ignore it, but with everything happening in the Whispering Woods, could something be messing with them? As they keep going, Daryl gets a big shock.
What'd you say?
I didn't say nothing.
You just didn't say something to me?
Dude, I didn't say nothing. I'm trying. The only thing I said was I almost ran into a spider a minute ago.
I heard you say that. No, you said something else.
Dude, I'm telling you, I didn't say nothing. I promise.
Well, I just heard something.
You heard something? What did you hear?
Do what?
What did you hear?
I heard you saying something. I don't know what you said. But I heard you say
I'm
something.
telling you, I didn't say nothing.
And I ain't talking about when you said you almost ran into the spider web. You didn't say nothing.
We can play it back when we get back to the truck. I'm telling you, I didn't say nothing.
Daryl is convinced he heard Matt mumbling something, but Matt denies saying anything and doesn't hear what Daryl did. The creepy part? The camera actually caught the mysterious voice. Let's rewind and play it back for you.
I didn't say nothing.
You can clearly hear a soft mumbling. Daryl, who's usually not easily spooked, is on edge. He's certain of what he heard and knows he's not imagining it. It finally hits them. They're not alone.
But I heard something move over there.
I did too.
Keep an eye behind you. I keep hearing something walking in the leaves.
Yeah, I'm hearing it too. I'm hearing it too.
Get that feeling I'm being watched now.
The strange noises keep getting louder, and every shadow feels like it's hiding something. Daryl, who's usually calm, is visibly on edge, convinced of what he heard. Their instincts tell them it's time to go. When they uploaded the video to YouTube, they shared that after rewatching the footage, they couldn't figure out where the sounds came from and had never felt so uneasy in a forest before. Based on what they experienced, they now believe the rumors about the forest could actually be true. Deep in the heart of New Jersey's Pine Barrens, a group of friends sets off on a journey into the territory of the infamous Jersey Devil. They plan a camping trip to explore the myths surrounding the area, with a special focus on the legendary creature.
There's a giant horse bat that lives in here somewhere, and we're sleeping in here.
We're gonna be the only ones out here.
No, 100%.
As they venture deeper into the forest, their excitement is tinged with fear. Their ghost hunting equipment starts picking up strange signals, increasing the tension. Getting lost, dealing with malfunctioning gear, and navigating the tough terrain all test their determination. But they press on, resolute in their quest to uncover the truth behind the legend.
Yeah. What? Listen, everyone quiet. Is that a growl? That was a growl.
As night settles in, the woods grow more eerie. The group gathers by a lake to perform a seance, their nerves showing as they try to make contact with the unknown. Suddenly, a chilling howl echoes through the forest, sounding like a wolf or coyote. This proves to be the breaking point for the group.
Be careful. What's that?
In a panic, they ditch their gear and race back to their campsite. When dawn finally comes, they pack up and talk about the creepy things that happened. Even though they didn't run into the Jersey Devil, the whole experience definitely stuck with them. This encounter takes place in Georgia, where two hikers unexpectedly spot a Bigfoot walking across the countryside. The creature is clearly visible as a large, bipedal, ape-like figure moving through the thick brush. It's covered in dark brown fur, and for a brief moment, we catch a glimpse of its face, which resembles that of an ape more than a human. Could this be a genuine sighting, or is it just someone wearing a prosthetic suit trying to gain attention online?
My fucking God. What is that thing, man? I didn't know it was that big. It's not coming up here, is it? No.
Well, it's either a real Bigfoot or a really committed guy in a suit. In this story, we join James, known from the YouTube channel Under the Weather, as he embarks on another solo camping adventure deep in the woods. Today, he's exploring a mysterious spot, a secret Scottish glen, known for its haunting beauty and eerie folklore. Legends tell of the Glencoe Howler, a creature with a terrifying howl like a werewolf. Locals say its cries echo through the valleys on moonlit nights, and anyone who hears it is never seen again. Unaware of the chilling tales, James sets up camp by a river, enjoying the peaceful surroundings. Little does he know things are about to take a dark turn.
Feels good. Oh, that feels good. A bit too hot, but right. So I think I'm gonna go to sleep. Unless something crazy happens, I will see you in the morning. Good night. Hello. Hello. Hello? 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 The thing is, I'm kind of on an island here, so there's river on that side, river on that side. It's very hard to get down here if it was a human, that is. Hello? Typical, now I can't hear a thing. Right, I'll turn the light off.
Out of nowhere, a deep growl breaks the silence, and you can clearly hear it in the recording. Definitely not what you'd expect in this area, and that was only the start.
I've got a knife in here. I've got a knife. I've got a knife. Right.
The noises kept going, so James decided to head outside and see what was going on, his heart pounding with every step.
Well, that definitely sounded like somebody there. But there's no one here. Every time I come out, it's empty. Unless I come out the river. I don't even think. No, because as I said, I'm basically on an island, so there's no way that anyone could actually get it. Jesus Christ! Hello? 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 Jesus Christ!
It was obvious something was out there, but what could it be? A wild animal? Or maybe the legend of the Glencoe Howler?
Hello? Heard that noise again. It sounds like somebody laughing outside, but I have no idea. Huh, well, it's just the kelpies. Oh. Oh, hello? Right, I might have to leave. But I can't leave, so I'm stuck here for the whole night. If I don't make it, this is my last will and testament, right? You're the last person to see me alive. Yeah. So they say, how did you sleep? I'm like, great. Like a psycho with a knife. Good night. Good night. Good night. What the hell was that? Oh, it's my pillow. Right. Come on, you big scary cat. That's it. Oh. That's good. Lights off.
With something out there, James grabs a knife, trying to sleep through the growing fear. The night feels long, but eventually it's over.
Oh, God. what a night that was. Oh, that was terrifying. It sounded like hysterical laughing. That woke me up. Yeah, I just heard people, somebody, noises around there. Like somebody was coming through the water, like your mind running wild. And obviously I went out, had a wee look. Didn't see anything, then I heard like footsteps. I just ran back in here. And it did go silent after a while, which was alright, so I did get back to sleep.
He's still rattled from what happened the night before. The growls, the strange noises. It's something he's never dealt with. But despite the fear, he manages to pack up and make it out of the forest. The YouTuber from the channel Creepy Outdoors, known for exploring the most haunted forests without fear, faced a much scarier experience than usual. In May 2024, he headed into the woods with his loyal dog, Mika. After walking through the forest, they found a great spot to set up camp, but they had no idea their night was about to take a chilling turn. As night fell, the woods felt even more desolate. He sat by the campfire, enjoying the quiet, but it didn't last for long.
Creepy Outdoors here. By myself camping, as usual. And I'm a little shook up right now because I heard some strange sounds. Stay here, Mika. Stay here. It sounded like some sort of growling. I'm not sure. I wasn't recording. I was just enjoying my night and.
Out of nowhere, strange noises echoed from deep within the forest. He grabbed his camera to record the unsettling sounds.
Hello? Shh. It's okay. I'm just talking to my dog right now. Mika, stay here. Stay. Come, stay. Stay here, good boy. Good boy, stay, sit down. Hello? What the?
The noises got louder, closing in around him and making him feel increasingly uneasy. What would you do if you were alone in the dark, surrounded by such eerie sounds?
And a lot of trees around. Maybe it's Mika. Oh no. Come on. Mika! Oh no. Mika, come back. This dog is... Come here. What are you doing? Stay here. What's out there, boy?
Mika sensed something unseen darting into the darkness.
I have no idea what the hell this is. I'm hoping it's like a bear or something just walking by, but there's these banging sounds on both ends. I need to calm down for now. Hello? Is anybody out there?
Even though he called out, there was no answer. The unseen presence seemed to linger just beyond the reach of the fire's glow.
Out of all my camping trip, I've never been this freaked out. Mika. Come back. What are you doing? This is not like him. What are you doing? Are you alright? What's going on, bud? Is your paw hurting? Come on back. Come back to the fire. Come. Come on.
The silence was overwhelming. The YouTuber shared his fear, mentioning he had never experienced anything like this before. Mika's unusual behavior only added to his growing unease. What could have scared Mika? The YouTuber's heart raced as he considered the possibilities. Was it a wild animal or something darker lurking in the woods?
I have no idea what the hell that was. If I hear anything more, I'll keep you guys posted. But for now, this is Creepy Outdoors.
He tried to calm himself, staying by the campfire all night, but logged off without giving another update. That left us wondering what was lurking in the shadows. Creepy Outdoors keeps exploring the unknown, but this experience stands out as a chilling reminder of the dangers that hide in the dark. In this video, a solo YouTuber known as Creepy Outdoors is sitting by his campfire in the woods near Fairy Lake, Quebec. The fire's glow flickers on his face as night falls. One of those eerie hours when the woods feel alive with whispers. As he sits there, lost in the sound of the crackling fire, a distant noise suddenly interrupts the silence.
There he goes.
Driven by curiosity, or maybe something more, he decides to investigate. Gripping his flashlight tightly, he steps into the dark woods, the beam cutting through the pitch black. But when he turns off his flashlight for a moment, total darkness surrounds him. It's the kind of darkness where your mind starts imagining shadows and shapes that aren't really there.
Jesus. I'm not sure if you guys ever seen the Blair Witch Project, but damn, this is just giving me Blair Witch Project vibes. Super cool.
The comparison feels eerily spot on. Moments later, the unsettling calm of the forest is broken by a sound, a voice, high-pitched and sharp, slicing through the thick silence like a knife.
Just being lost out here. It feels like this would never end. Oh, hi. What the hell? I need to get out of here. Oh boy. Oh. Okay. That was creepy. I need to get out of here.
The words are clear and unmistakable. He freezes, quickly shining his flashlight around, desperately trying to find where the voice came from. His breath shortens, panic creeping in with every exhale. The worst part is that there's no reply, just the haunting echo of "I see you." He wonders if it's a child, but the thought only makes things worse. What child would be out here alone at this hour? He briefly thinks it could be another camper, but then recalls that in all his time in these woods, he's never encountered anyone, not a single person. And who would be wandering the woods at night, saying things like that? His instincts tell him something's off. This isn't something human.
I need to get back to camp. It could have been campers, but this area is extremely secluded. I need to get back to camp.
He rushes back to camp, his heart pounding and ears alert for any sound, but the voice never returns. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can stay updated with our latest videos.